Hi, my name is Sungwon Yoon, and I'm a textile artist based in London. And today is the 30th of August 2025. I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to share a bit about my practice, background, and the things that are important to me. I was born and raised in South Korea. Growing up there, I experienced the 4 distinct seasons, and it was through these changing landscapes that I developed an early appreciation for nature's beauty. As a child, I would imagine talking to plants, and I often played with natural materials like grass, stones, and sand. Looking back, I think those early experiences laid the foundation for my work today. The tactile sense I developed by interacting with nature deeply informs the way I approach textiles. At the age of 19, I moved to the UK to study textiles. Initially, the unfamiliar environment, frequent rain, and lack of sunlight were challenging. But over time, I grew to appreciate the fleeting moments of the sunshine and the unique rhythm of the seasons here. Living in the UK deepened my emotional connection to nature. Growing up in Korea, I was exposed both to traditional craft heritage and to a fast-paced urban visual culture. Experiencing this contrast sharpened my sensitivity and taught me to embrace dualities, old and new, delicate and bold, which now feature strongly in my practice. Nature remains my greatest source of inspiration, particularly for my grandmother. She has been a farmer for nearly 30 years, growing vegetables without pesticides and living in harmony with the land. Helping her in the fields as a child taught me patience and perseverance and reminded me to move at my own pace. She also emphasized kindness and authenticity of achievement, lessons that continue to shape both my work and my life. At the moment, I'm preparing for an exhibition part of the official London Design Festival this September. I will be representing a textile installation I created during my master's at the Royal College of Art. This will be the first time the work is presented outside of the college, so I'm carefully considering all aspects of the presentation to ensure it works in this new context. One of the biggest challenges of being an artist for me is balancing creative freedom with practical realities. Time, resources, and sometimes external expectations are constant consideration. I'm always negotiating between staying true to my vision and making sure the work can exist in the real world. While this can be challenging, it's also what drives my growth as a practitioner. If I could give my younger self some advice, I would say trust yourself and be patient. Every detour and every so-called failure adds depth to your work. And don't worry about having a loud or immediate voice. Your unique expressions will grow naturally over time. During my undergrad studies, I first encountered devoray, a textile technique where chemicals are used to dissolve parts of the fabric. That experience sparked a curiosity in me about how chemical processes can transform materials. Since then, I have been drawn to experimenting with unconventional methods, exploring how materials can be manipulated beyond traditional techniques. Whether I listen to music while I work depends on the stage of the process. For physical tasks like screen printing or hand drawing, I often listen to rhythmic music to maintain my energy. However, during conceptual development or design phases, I need complete silence. It allows me to think clearly and focus on the ideas I want to explore. One of the most memorable responses I have received from someone experiencing my work was when a visitor told me that walking through my installation felt like walking inside a memory. That comment stayed with me, and it meant the work created an emotional space rather than just a visual one. It reminded me that the piece doesn't truly end when I finish it. It continues to live in the viewer's mind. Ultimately, I hope my work inspires curiosity and a sense of connection. I want people to see familiar materials and themes in a new light. For me, a piece is never truly complete. Its life continues in the imagination of those who engage with it. I'll be presenting my textile installation pits at Cheeky London Launchpad, part of the London Design Festival, from 4th to 20th September at Trade Islington. If you like to explore my practice and upcoming projects, you can find me on Instagram at Sungwon Yoon Studio. Thank you very much for your time and interest.